What's happening? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, back again with another Ask Lee video Q&A. And today I got a question here from Joshua. And Joshua writes, he says, Lee, I've seen your video about creatine, but my question is, when should you take creatine? And can I take creatine just post-workout only? Alright, another creatine related question. It seems that of all the supplements out there, creatine is probably the most talked about and the most popular one out there because, for a good reason, because it's one of the few supplements that actually delivers real noticeable results in a relatively short period of time. So I get a ton of questions about creatine, and I actually posted up a big ass video on creatine. It's a long video. I think it's over 20 minutes long, covering a bunch of different frequently asked questions on creatine. And I'll post a link to that video in the description below if you so desire to watch it. And it covers a lot of different creatine related questions, like the best type of creatine, cycling creatine, is creatine safe, talking about the side effects of creatine, can teenagers take creatine, can you take creatine with caffeine, blah blah blah. A whole bunch of creatine related questions all crammed into one video, and I also made a blog post about it as well, so again you can check out the video description below for more information about that. But to answer Joshua's question here, when should you take creatine? It really doesn't matter. I mean, I know you're going to hear different people give you different answers. Like some people will say, hey, take it before you work out. Someone else is going to say, take it after you work out. And then someone else is going to tell you to take it some other time. But the bottom line is it really doesn't matter. What matters the most is that you maintain a steady supply of creatine in your system. So regardless if you're taking it morning, noon, or night, the main thing is that you're taking it. That's the most important thing. As long as creatine is in your system and you're maintaining a steady supply, then you're going to reap the results that creatine has to offer. So to answer your question, can you take it post-workout? Yes, you can take it post-workout. Can you take it pre-workout? Yes, you can take it pre-workout. It really doesn't matter. It's just maintaining that steady supply of creatine in your system. Now, you can argue that one is better than the other, and again, there's pros and cons to all the different timings, but like I say, as long as you're taking it, that's the main thing. Now, with your post-workout creatine, the argument for this one is that if you're taking it with a post-workout shake with fast-digesting protein, high glycemic carbs, then this is going to spike your insulin levels, and thus the creatine will probably be readily absorbed into your depleted muscles, along with the elevated insulin levels. You know, it'll help to shuttle the creatine into your muscle cells for maximum absorption. That's the argument for taking it post-workout. Taking it pre-workout, some people like to have it in their system before they go to the gym, with the idea that the creatine in your system is going to be readily available for your working muscles. Like I say, there's pros and cons to all the different answers out there, but the main thing, like I mentioned before, as long as you're taking your creatine, you're going to reap the results of it one way or the other. So hopefully that helps answer the question, Joshua. And again, for those of you watching this video, if you want to check out that other video and blog post about creatine that I posted up, I'll have links to that in the video description below. And if you have any other questions, comments, or feedback, feel free to post those in the comments and I'll chat to you down there. And I'd be interested to hear when you prefer to take your creatine. So like I say, do you take it before training, do you take it after, or do you really don't think it matters? Like I say, I'd like to hear your feedback on the topic. So if you want, you can go ahead and post that in the comment section below, and I will chat to you down there. In the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Over and out.